Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This is a photo of Mars Curiosity rover compared to an average human. This is a pop-up book showcasing the inventions of Leonardo da Vinci. The Simru Premier League probably has the sickest trophy design in world football. This is the 1402 world map drawing heavily from earlier Chinese cartographic traditions. It represents one of the earliest known Korean maps to depict the world beyond East Asia, including parts of Europe, Africa, and the Middle East. This hotel in Iceland has an Aurora wake-up call button on the room's phone. This is a photo of family of elephants carved into a pencil. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This photo might give you an idea of just how large Saturn's hexagon storm is. No banana for scale, though. A photo of an owl without feathers. Do you think it's alive or a replica? This is Point Nemo, where the closest humans are sometimes astronauts on the International Space Station. Indian Army stumbling upon a religious preacher meditating in Siachen, the coldest glacier in the world. He might give you a side quest if you talk to him. Ayam Cemani is a breed of chicken from Indonesia. It has a dominant gene that causes hyperpigmentation, fibromelanosis, making it entirely black. They often called it the black. In the 1970s, Chicago street gangs carried business cards with shout-outs to friends and disses to rivals. By the way, Gaylord is one of the largest gang in Chicago formed in the early 1950s. A Canadian goose fights off a bald eagle in a fearsome battle. Well, not anymore. 200-year-old wooden bridge in Dagestan, a republic in southwestern Russia, built this bridge without the use of a single nail. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This is a photo of a chick with genetic defect with 4 legs. Be careful, we might see T-Rex roaming around in a few years. Canadian authorities showcase 835 kilograms of seized drugs smuggled from the U.S. into Canada. This is a news article from the week before Japan's surrender in World War II. Anyone know who Wayne Newsbutt is? The Great Red Spot is a huge storm on Jupiter. It has been raging for at least 350 years. It is so big that it used to fit 3 Earths inside it. A fragment of the world-famous Bayeux Tapestry has been discovered in an estate in northern Germany. The Bayeux Tapestry is an embroidered cloth nearly 70 meters long and 50 centimeters tall that depicts the events leading up to the Norman conquest of England in 1066. When you hear a splash of water near you while watching a crocodile 10 feet away. Meanwhile, the crocodile was thinking to himself, 600's map of Crema, a city in north of Italy. Sea turtle pooping. I guess the turtle is the boss and the fish is the worker. A photo of a beach in Sanin-Kaigan Geopark, Japan, where snow, sea, and sand meet. Breathtakingly beautiful. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This is a photo of Babylonian map of the world carved from a flat rock. Is this the proof that the Earth is flat? This is a photo of the ruins of the headquarters of the infamous Unit 731 in China. This is what people with astigmatism look like while driving at night, where their vision became distorted or blurred. A breathtaking view in Granada, Spain. I bet the climbing part is not fun at all. A photo of a very astonishing marketing. They should give the marketing guy a raise. An image of a 300-kilogram explosive from World War II that was found on the tracks near Gare du Nord station. Thousands of passengers have had their travel disrupted as all trains between Paris and London have been canceled. A seawall called Giant Seawall Jakarta was built to prevent the remaining Jakarta from going underwater. A starfish's mealtime caught in a video. It might take a year to finish one meal. Is this why mermaid use starfishes as a bra? A photo of a tomb. In the village of Hula, Lebanon was split by a border. 1 grave, 2 countries. This is a deep-sea creature called pig butt worm. Wait until you see the back of this creature. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. This shows a breastplate wear by one of Napoleon's cavalrymen that had been struck by a cannonball. Hope he is okay. This is how removing freckles looks like in the 1930s using a skin peel. Hope there's no talking doll come out saying, "I want to play a game." Engineers has developed a drone recently that can both fly in the air and dive underwater. What's next? Digging drone? A photo shows that a tiger's stripes are actually on their skin as well. Starship's SpaceX exploded yet again yesterday. Or is this the Autobots falling to Earth? Who knows? A mesmerizing photo of Salar de Uyuni, a salt flat in Bolivia, in the month of January. World's first prosthetic leg for an elephant. Bless these amazing people for their kindness. The oldest selfie by American photographer Robert Cornelius catch in October 1839. Giant Buddha statue in the Morro de Vargem Zen monastery in Brazil that weighs about 350 tons and stands at 35 meters tall. A view of Persepolis from the air, the capital city of the Persian Empire which ruled 2,500 years ago. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. Victorian men use special teacups to protect their mustaches from dunking into their tea. Anyone with mustache can confirm? Be careful. This is a hydrophobic sand in a flash flood, or you could call it mobile quicksand, literally where you can get swept away if not careful when you touch it. 1940s Walt Disney's studio restaurant menu, which is the same today, but just changed the cent to dollar. Inflation sucks. This is probably the smallest paper boat placed in a bottle. Might be for ants. Webcam was invented in 1991 by researchers to check if the coffee pot in another room is empty or not. This is how ancient Japanese preserved their tattooed skin after death. Clicked away if you have trypophobia and arachnophobia. The Suriname toad has one of the strangest birth methods in the animal kingdom. Babies erupt from a cluster of tiny holes in their mother's back. Trypophobia nightmare indeed. Australia found new bigger species of the most dangerous spider in the world, funnel web, and named it Big Boy. An atomic blast, captured 1 millisecond after detonation, photographed by Edgerton and his colleagues. This is a tree, by the way. Rare unseen photos that will mind-boggle your brain. A photo of a guy hijacked an Egyptian airline in 2016 with explosives strapped to him. A British man on board asked for a picture with the hijacker as it was happening. What a legend. Chicago skyline visible from nearly 50 miles away in Indiana Dunes sunset. Mosaics of a Roman villa were found under a vineyard in Negrar, Italy. Aerial picture of an uncontacted Amazon tribe from a drone shot. The small muscle details in the forearms that contracts only when lifting the pinky, otherwise it is invisible. Michelangelo's Moses is lifting the pinky, therefore that tiny muscle is contracted, a small part of the many details of this masterpiece. A Korean news program actually filming on the top of the building instead of using a green screen. The sound guy definitely hated this idea. Someone impaled a 60-pound pumpkin on the top of a spire at Cornell University that is over 170 feet off the ground. To this day, no one is really sure how this was accomplished without anyone noticing. In 1996, Ukraine handed over nuclear weapons to Russia in exchange for a guarantee never to be threatened or invaded. Cheeky. Mission confirmed, we are safe on Mars. Here is the first picture taken by Mars Perseverance, just seconds after landing. This is Tom Brown, a retired engineer that has saved around 1,200 types of apples from extinction for over 25 years.